Welcome guys to a copy Technoblade intro today. Welcome to a Skywars video, and I know I don't do hypixel very often, but I just felt like I wanted to play some hypixel today, you know? It's just one of those days. So today I'm going to be seeing if I'm actually good at Skywars, because sometimes just to relax I will play Skywars. But then of course, you know, ADHD, you gotta get the stimulants, all of the dopamine hits. So basically what I do is I have like a small YouTube tab also on the computer. My dad hates it, he says it'll ruin my brain, which it probably is, to be completely honest. But I do it. So I actually suck at Skywars when I do that, even though I play it all the time. I'm not terrible, I'm not in last place, but I almost never win like that. So let's see if I can win normally. Oh, that guy's dead. Let's get him. Let's get him. He's low. He's low. Nope. I am no Hawkeye. Neither is he, clearly. This guy there. This guy there. Get over here. Get over here. Feel my wrath. Yes. No! I was so close. That guy was at 2. Okay, so I'm not last. Look at that. There was only like 3 people after me. So usually I'm like, I die instantly because I don't focus on PvP because I'm just watching Hermitcraft or Technoblade or August the Duck talking about Vegan Teacher or Darman or something like that. I'm just watching something like that. Or like or Secret Life, I guess it's called now. No, we lost our chance to get him on the bridge. Oh, yes! I got him anyway, nice. Nice. I'm not terrible at Skywars. Let's go. Is that man Origin? He was. Now he's not. Great. Sometimes this weird glitch happens where it's like this weird armor glitch where I take off my frog suit, my amazing frog suit, and then I put on new armor that I get from chests, but then it doesn't register. Like, you can tell by the armor bars down by the health, and it's exactly the same. It's exactly the same. Anyway, I'm gonna talk about some things going on in my life. Not much interesting happening, but you know. So today was school. It was a normal day of school. But the thing is, the fun part is about this incredible tale that I'm about to tell while being chased by this loser, this nerd. Nope. Alright, so basically, today is the last day of school for Thanksgiving break. So I'm on Thanksgiving break now. Ooh. Anyway, so basically, hang on. I'm dead. No. Right. So I guess I'm not that good at PvP, but anyway, continuing the story, okay? So basically, our school schedule is like an A-day, B-day. So like every other day we have different classes. So the thing is, everyone's classes are like really unbalanced. Most people have like really easy B-days for whatever reason. My B-days are really easy. This week, today is Tuesday, and it was an A-day today. And so that's all my hard classes, except for PE for some reason. So basically today, I have science, math, English, and PE. So I get like hit with all of the extra hard classes. And then you also, you know, there's not PvP, there's PE at the end of the day, which, okay, that arguably could be the hardest class of the day for someone like me. An absolute, yeah, see, look at that. I suck. Arguably, PE could be like the hardest class for someone like me, whose arms are like 2 inches wide. But the thing is in PE, I am tall, okay? I'm not that tall, I'm like 5'10". But the thing is, I'm taller than like most of the class. Like, there were like three guys who were taller than me, and then they're like all, you know, like the quarterback people or like the basketball people, you know, typical high school students. But the thing is, I am like, out of all of the non-athletic people, I am tall. So that can be a good thing or a bad thing. A lot of times it's a good thing. But the thing is, today it was a bad thing because we were doing all of these exercises. Like we had a substitute teacher today, so instead of actually teaching us like normal substitute teachers do, because they have no idea what's going on, not their fault by the way. So basically what happened is we all had to like download this app and we did all of these different exercises. But the thing is, my iPad didn't work, so we all went into groups, so that there was just like one iPad between all the different groups, and I was like behind all of these different people. Like there were some guys, some girls, we were all like on the same iPad in this small space. For some reason they decided that it would be a good idea to do near the wall, okay? Like that's where like they have these stations that would tell you what video you needed to watch, so you had to go over there to do it, which is kind of weird, but you know, high school, I do not want to get involved with that. So basically it was like next to the wall. What could go wrong? You're doing all like the exercises were like Thanksgiving themes. One of them was called Thankful Thighs, okay? My thighs were not thankful because I am tall, okay? The wall was like right next to me. I had like 3 inches of space to move around, do all of these different exercises, and I'm dead. I had like 3 inches to move around, do all of these different exercises, and it, like, bro, it's like my thighs were not thankful, okay? They weren't. But anyway, that's just me ranting about PE today. But it really is the easiest class of an A day because you don't get homework. How I define a hard class is by how much homework you get, because it might be hard in school, but it's not that hard if it like during the class, okay? Because the hardest classes are the ones that are annoying because you have to do them like all the homework at home. That is what defines a hard class, people. If you've never been to high school, those are going to be your most annoying classes. And the thing is, like the harder subjects, quote unquote harder subjects, like science, math, obviously those are going to be the ones that have a lot of homework because, you know, there's more learning in those ones, I guess. I don't know. There's more practicing you need to do to actually be sufficient in the knowledge of algebra or geometry or whatever math you're in. But anyway, yesterday it was a B day. Okay, we have these things. I'm not going to say what it is because I might give away the name of my school because I think they made it up. But apparently colleges know what this means, so... So we have this thing, I'm gonna call it homeroom because that's basically what it is. So in period 6, all of the kids in the entire school, we just have this one homeroom and we stay in it for all 4 years of high school. So you better get some good people in it. And mine's okay. It's not terrible. Flama Dalama, who's been in like one Zappy Rum episode, he's in my homeroom. He's pretty cool. Anyway, he does steal the charger though. He steals it. That's annoying. But anyway. So we have these things called food days where everyone is supposed to bring in food. And they're like for special events. Like we've only had 2 of them so far this year. One of them was for Thanksgiving. That was yesterday. And then one of them was for Halloween, and that was on Halloween. Would you mind? Please walk... Ooh. Nope. Alright, so basically we have these food days, and everyone is supposed to bring in food. So not Thanksgiving, Halloween food day, pretty good not S tier, it would be like a B tier food day. Not terrible, but it wasn't like we were having like this grand feast, but we were high school kids, okay? It was good for high school kids, and it was also our first time. So someone ordered like a pizza, but then it didn't arrive, so we had to get another pizza, and inconsistent pizza drivers, okay? That's what we were dealing with. Well, we still had a pretty good food day, okay? We had hot chocolate. It was pretty good, okay? But then this last one, this Thanksgiving one, everyone was signing up to bring stuff. And I was like, oh yeah, Costco sells giant pumpkin pies for like $7. So I'll just bring in one of those, and I signed up for that. And literally no one brought in anything. There was like this one person that brought those like sugar cookies that you can get from the store with all the frosting on it. Those are okay cookies. They're not like great cookies, but they're fine. Like if it's like a 5th grader's birthday party during school that like the teacher takes 5 seconds for, those are pretty good in that context. But in literally any other context, they're okay. They're not the best. Okay, some guys at my base. So they brought those cookies. But other than that, I was literally the only person that brought in food with this pumpkin pie. And of course, every food day, someone has to sign up saying that they're gonna bring plates and forks and stuff to, you know, put the food on. Well, no one brought that either. No one brought it. So we had to use napkins, and we stole some forks from the teacher's lounge. And also someone brought whipped cream. So, you know, it wasn't terrible. I had 2 pieces of pumpkin pie myself. Costco pumpkin pies are absolutely giant, and they're only like $7, okay? They're really, they're pretty good quality. They're not like really good pumpkin pies, but they're the best pumpkin pies if you're looking for bang for your buck. Anyway, so we basically just all ate my pumpkin pie on a napkin for the whole period. So the reason why we have 8A B-day schedules is so our classes can be longer, so there's more learning, which is good because then you don't have all of your classes homework in one day and have it be due the next day. So that's actually, I like the 8A B-day schedule, but all of the 8As have the hard classes. Okay, that's quite annoying. No. Get out of here. Anyway, so 8th period, yesterday, we get to Spanish class, okay? Spanish class, we had been planning for this event that we had. We were gonna have like all this Mexican food, like tacos and all of that. And you might expect, well, all these kids are going, none of them brought food to the homeroom thing. But, well, most people actually, cough, Axif didn't bring anything. Most people brought stuff to the Spanish class food day, and that was great. We have a good Spanish teacher. He's funny. Anyway, PvP. Anyway, since none of the other classes, like, was one of the people in my class, my Spanish class, who brought up that we should have like a special food day because we've been kind of getting ahead of all the other Spanish classes because we're just so good at learning Spanish. So we decided, you know what, we're gonna have like our own food day, but it has to be a secret because then all the other classes are gonna get jealous. So to that food day, the Spanish one, I brought paper plates and forks. So you might be wondering, why didn't you use those paper plates and forks for the pumpkin pie? Well, you see, it was a secret. The food day was a secret, so we had to bring in the plates and all the Spanish Mexican food in secret. You know, gotta like sneak into the school, get past the security. They must not find out. They must not find out, or we shall all be expelled for eating tacos. Nah, it wasn't that bad. But anyway, the Spanish food. I guess Mexican. I keep saying Spanish because it was in Spanish class, but it's Mexican food. This is the glitch that I'm talking about. See, you saw me put on my iron helmet and stuff. Look at that. The armor bar didn't go up, okay? Anyway, so that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. And usually, like in parties and stuff, like even in school, I don't really like talk to people. No matter who's there, usually I don't really talk to people because it's social. Like I absolutely hate meaningless social things. I see people do, it's mostly like the sport kids who are going just like talking about like whatever nonsense. It's basically just like prolonged greetings. It's basically like they do like secret handshake things. Those are cool. I don't mind that. But then after that, they just have like these prolonged greetings, and then they have these conversations where they talk about like literally nothing. Oh god, there's someone at my base. No. Oh, he's in a frog suit. I can kill him. There we go. Nice, free pants. But to kill someone, here's a valuable life lesson, kids. If you kill someone, make sure to wear their pants, okay? That's prolonged life lesson. That's what my grandfather told me. That's like the greatest advice that I've ever gotten. If you kill someone ever, steal their pants, okay? Steal their pants. Free pants. What was I even talking about? I have no idea at this point. School stuff. Yes, Spanish class. Oh, yes. Social interactions. Social interactions. They're not pleasant, okay? But the thing is, people were playing hangman at the Spanish party, so that's fun. It didn't have to be like in Spanish words. He's gonna kill me, isn't he? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I should pearl. No, I didn't think of pearling. I'm dumb. But anyway, they were playing hangman. So I was like, you know what? Can I be the person who writes the word and tells people if they got the correct letters? And Goat was in the room as well. She's an Isaac Film Zappy Realm. She was like, yeah, sure. Hands me the marker. I picked the word Lothlorien, which is it's not a word technically. It's a name, but names still count. I saw someone do SpongeBob. So Lothlorien, in case you didn't know, you should know this, by the way, people. It's an elf city in Lord of the Rings, in Middle-earth, J.R.R. Tolkien world. If you've never seen or read Lord of the Rings, then, you know, do it. But I got Lothlorien, and I wrote Lothlorien. Oh. Push him off. No. Yes. No! He's running away. No. he just gave up. He's just like, nope, I'm out of here. I don't need any of his stuff. I've got like the same stuff that he has. Oh, okay. Anyway. Lothlorien. It's this elf city in the trees. That's where Galadriel is in the Lord of the Rings movies. None of them got it. It was like down to like the final letter. It was like they all they needed was the T, I think. It was just like the T. Oh no. I'm dead. Hey, I almost won that game. I almost won. There we go. Anyway. They were down to like Lothlorien, and they were still trying to figure it out, and it was like, no guys, it's Lothlorien, and they're like, what's that? It's an elf city, Lord of the Rings. Well, that's... He's like, bros, talking about like Lothlorien, like it's common knowledge, dude. Okay, this is why nerds are like superior in every way. It's because we win hangman, okay? We know what Lothlorien is, okay? You can't argue with that. That's why nerds are superior, okay? We know what Lothlorien is. If you tell like a football guy, you know, big tough football guy, he's like, oh yeah, I can play football, you know, I'm super cool. I'm on the high school varsity football team. Ask him what Lothlorien is. They're defeated. You've defeated them. They have no idea. They're gonna get an existential crisis because the thing is they don't know what Lothlorien is. You can tell them whatever you want it. You can tell them it's like some slang word, and then you can tell them it's like some slang word, and then they'll be using it in like the wrong way. Like you can tell them that it's slang for like literally anything. Anyway, Lothlorien, okay? Lord of the Rings. Have you guys read or watched Lord of the Rings? Either is fine. The movies are good. The books are good. The books are a little slow. I have read The Hobbit, and I have read the first Lord of the Rings book and half of the second one. I'm still working on it, but I put it down because Christopher Paolini, who wrote The Inheritance Cycle, another fantasy series, he came out with Murtagh, which is a book about a side character in The Inheritance Cycle. That's the Eragon series with the really bad Eragon movie. That's the books. The books are good, okay? Trust me, the books are good. Where were those arrows coming from? Oh, it was that guy, most likely. Okay. So anyway, Murtagh came out after like 20 years, okay? He's a side character. He's obviously the best character in the entire series, okay? Okay. He's just like the coolest character, and he finally got like his own, he got his own book. So I've been reading that. It's a great book, but you gotta read the 4 Inheritance Cycle books first. And they might seem a little daunting because they're all like 400, no, more than 400 pages. They're all like 600 pages long, but it's like they go by so fast because they're really good books. Like I could read the entire series in like 2 days if I really wanted to. If I really wanted to, I could. Now, do I really want to do that? No, because I have other things to do than just reading all day. However, that should be a good time to initiate the frog. The power of the frog. It never fails, unless it does. I think this might be one of those times. See, the power of frogs never fail unless they do. Anyway. Lord of the Rings, okay? Read it or watch it. Inheritance Cycle, read it, maybe watch it, because the movie's not that good. It's okay, but they skipped over, like, the entire middle of the book. It's really weird. Like, the first part of the book, it was pretty accurate, okay? It was, like, pretty accurate. It was going good. And then they get on to, like, the actual adventure part of the book, where Eragon leaves his hometown Carvajal with Braum and Saphira, and it's just, like, the book just, like, spirals downward, and then it's just, like, completely inaccurate. Completely. I mean, like, if you were to list out the plot of the middle of the movie and put it alongside a plot of the middle of the book and take out the character names and replace them with something else, no one would tell you that it was the same franchise. No one would tell you that, because they're just so hacker. They're just so different. Let's Watchdog report this guy. Hey, I killed them, apparently. Maybe Watchdog got them. That would be nice. So yeah, it's so inaccurate, but like the thing is, because of its inaccuracies, they had to speed along the movie, okay? But like they could have just done a condensed version of the book, which they didn't do. They got like the main points, but other than that, it's like everything was inaccurate. So of course they never made the other 3 books, but apparently they're having an HBO series about the all 4 books. They're gonna do it, apparently. Right. So anyway, they're coming out with like apparently, it's still like a maybe, but they're coming out hopefully with like an HBO series of the Inheritance Cycle, the Eragon series. I really hope it happens, okay? Because those books are like criminally underrated in terms of cinema. Come on, in the film industry. There are so many fans, okay? They would make so much money if they did it well, but then they did one bad movie, and they're like, oh, it must be the book's fault. No, it's because you did the movie badly. And like literally none of the actors like actually looked like their characters. Well, most of them actually. The dwarves, it's a fantasy book, okay? So they have dwarves and elves and humans like every other fantasy book. So the elves didn't have elf ears like, you know, like they're supposed to in like every fantasy. And then the dwarves, that's not even the worst of it, because the dwarves weren't short. That is literally their one defining trait across all of cinema, across all of fantasy, that they're short. That is like their one thing. That's what they're named for, and I'm dead. But that is like their one thing, and they did not make the dwarves short. They were like taller than some of the people. They weren't that tall, but like some of them were. They were like literally just like normal people. Oh yeah, those are the dwarves. Those are the dwarves. Just pretend they're short, okay? Just pretend. Pretend. This is fantasy. The viewers, they like to pretend. Anyway. It's on HBO, which is kind of annoying. Do you know what else is coming to HBO? They're doing a Harry Potter remake. I'm not sure how to feel about that, because, okay, first of all, there's J.K. Rowling, which is just like controversial. Okay, I'm not going to talk about her. But the thing is, the movies, like the original movies were good. Like, I don't know why they would need to be rebooted. Like, it just sounds like a cash grab. Because it's not like the CGI looks fake. Okay, some of the CGI looks fake now in the old Harry Potter movies, but it's not that bad. It's not like new Marvel movies bad. It's not like Thor, Love and Thunder, floating child head bad, okay? I'm sure you guys have seen that on the internet somewhere. It's not that bad. So I think they should probably just like give it another 10 years, then remake Harry Potter if people still like it. Who knows? Anyway, talking about Harry Potter houses, okay? That man just jumped off, okay. The obvious best house is Ravenclaw, okay? I'm sorted into Ravenclaw. You guys maybe have seen I did a Harry Potter sorting video. I am a Ravenclaw. Okay, because the thing is, none of the other houses really have like that good traits, okay? Except for Slytherin. But the thing is, Slytherins are made up of two people. People trying to be edgy and like failing, and also racist people. Those are the two types of people who are in Slytherin. People who try to be edgy and also racist people, okay? You can't argue. There is no other person in Slytherin that does not fit within that. I guess Crabbe and Goyle, but they're kind of, oh yeah, they are racist. But they uphold literally none of the Slytherin values, which is like cunning and ambitious. Cunning and ambitious are actually pretty good values, but the thing is, the way the Slytherins actually go about it is just so terrible. It's like J.K. Rowling, at least write like some good Slytherin characters, and she was trying to fix that by Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, but the thing is, all of the rules of magic, like all of the time turner stuff, that was just like completely screwed up, okay? Oh, he's the only other player left. Where? Nope. Okay, I need regen. I'm at 1.5, 2. No. So yeah, so then besides Slytherin, of course you probably know there's two other houses, Gryffindor and Hufflepuff. Let's go over the other ones, Gryffindor and Hufflepuff. So Gryffindor is where all of the main characters are. So bravery isn't a terrible thing, but the thing is, in real life, all of the people who are Gryffindors are, I mean, some of them are actually like good Gryffindors that uphold the value like fairly well. But the thing is, in real life, most people who are actually Gryffindors are either on the football team and jocks, or they've just like read, or they've just watched Harry Potter like once and decided that they were in Gryffindor, because that's what the movies say. They're like, Gryffindor equals good, Slytherin equals bad, Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff equals not in the story except for Luna sometimes. Maybe I'll edit this video to make me look better. That's a Slytherin thing to do. Trying to be edgy, good at PvP. Okay, I'm good at video games. I'm so edgy. Okay, and then the Hufflepuffs. Like, okay, the Sorting Hat is absolutely brutal to Hufflepuffs. See, the thing is, Hufflepuff it's not bad as a house. There are some like stereotypes that they're like dumb, but the thing is, it's sometimes true. It's not necessarily true. I think a lot of times Gryffindors can be dumber. It's just that they have plot armor, so they don't just die if they try to do anything. The thing about Hufflepuffs is that the Sorting Hat just like absolutely roasts them, okay? The Sorting Hat is brutal. Like, every time they bring it up, it's like, oh yeah, Hufflepuffs, they're the ones, because Helga Hufflepuff wanted to invite all of the kids to Hogwarts. Yeah, the Hufflepuffs are just there because they didn't exhibit any of the other cool qualities of the other houses. That's Hufflepuff, man. It's like, really, Sorting Hat, you're gonna take a dump on my boy Hufflepuff like that, okay? Really, JK? What is his plan? And he's gone. He just like jumped around me. I think he would have died even if I wasn't there. He seemed very uncoordinated. He has better stuff than I do. This would not be a good idea to get in a fight with this guy. He is an Alex skin though. It means he could be nicked. Or he somehow killed all of them. Bow spam L. See, I have a theory. See, the people who just put bow spam in the chat, they're the ones who just didn't get a bow and were salty about it. Oh, this guy. Oh, is it Harry Potter? Okay. So the Sorting Hat just roasts Hufflepuff. So that just leaves Ravenclaw. Ravenclaws are like depicted as snooty, I feel like. Even though that's like Hermione and everyone loves Hermione. But they're like depicted as snooty in the books. And they're all like suspicious of Harry in the second one, thinking he was like the one who was opening the Chamber of Secrets. Which, realistically, if you're a 12-year-old kid, you're just gonna blame like literally anyone you see because you're 12. You have no idea. And also, even if you're like a reasonable adult, you might blame the kid who can speak to snakes and also like who's famous due to like dark magic. I mean, you might blame that kid. You might blame that kid. And then people also like just like to make scapegoats. So there's that. Talking about philosophy, the nature of humans, scapegoats. Wow, we're getting fancy here. Okay, I've probably been talking for way too long. Guys, don't forget to subscribe. This has been Isaac and Exit Stage Right. I have a lot of editing to do.